We're simply having a wonderful Vlogmas time. Simply having a wonderful Vlogmas time. The tree is up, the candle's on. This year's been rough, but this month is gonna be fun because we're simply having a wonderful Vlogmas time. Simply having a wonderful Vlogmas time.
Hi you guys, I'm kind of like bent over, crouched over in order to film this video, but today I am doing a chop and chat. It is day 20 of Vlogmas. Let me like straighten out the camera a little bit because I am pretty sure it's a little crooked. There we go. Hopefully now you guys can see a little bit better. So today I'm doing a chop and chat, and let me just get myself situated here. I have a few questions from two people. I thought I had gotten questions from some other people also, so if I'm missing your questions, I'm so sorry. I could not find them. But I do have questions from two people, and then I just found some fun Christmas questions because I wanted this to be like a Christmas theme chop and chat video. So hopefully that's okay with you guys. Hopefully you guys can see my little like chopping station here. Maybe put the camera down a little bit more, even though then my face will be cut off, but it's fine. Okay, there we go. I'll just crouch down like this. So first I'm gonna chop a few of these little scent shot cups. I have one from Midnight Daydream Wax Company and one from the Melted Mousse. And the first question is from Waxy Packs. This is in Resting Grinch Face from the Melted Mousse. And her first question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And in 5 years, I see myself being a teacher, living on my own, or like living with a roommate. I did have roommates before, and then we stopped living together, but I did really enjoy living with them, and yeah, that's pretty much where I see myself in 5 years. That's all, the only hopes that I have. This is Midnight Daydream Wax Company Christmas Carnival, and the notes are Manhattan Christmas Market and Candy Cane Cupcakes. And her second question is, what is your favorite food? And my favorite food is probably chicken sandwiches. Oh, well, there we go. I messed that one up. It's probably chicken sandwiches, if I'm being honest. I'm not really like a super fancy person when it comes to like food. Anyways, let's see, how do I put this back in? Maybe like this, and this, and then that goes like that, and that goes like that. Okay, the next question, I have 6 questions from Felicity Carruthers, I think is how you say their last name, hopefully. And their question was, where do you want to live in 6 years? So in 6 years, I probably want to live where I am now. I'm living in Virginia at the moment, and that's actually where my teaching license will be, because as a teacher, you are licensed like per the state. So if I moved states, I would have to reapply for licensure in that state. This is Rainbow Melt's Twisted Tree. Yes. In this beautiful little snowflake shape. And so I probably would stay in Virginia, or if I were to move states, the state that I would probably move to is North Carolina, because I have lived there before in the past. I went to undergrad there, and I also graduated high school there. But for now, I see myself living in Virginia. I would love to go back to North Carolina, to the small town where I finished up high school and graduated high school eventually, but not like very soon, like not within the next 6 years, probably. Let's see. The next question is, how many pets would you like to have? This one is Teddy B's Cindy Lou Does Paris. So the number of pets that I would like to have, look at how pretty that is. This question is kind of a hard question, if I'm being honest, because like it's hard to know how many pets you would like to have. So pretty much at the moment, my family has a dog, and that is my mom's baby. Like, she is crazy about him. And then I have a cat, Milkshake, and they both are older, like more senior pets. So Ripley is 13, Milkshake is 16. And I think it's gonna take a while before we are ready to like welcome a new furry friend into our life after they are gone, because they like have our whole heart pretty much. But you know, it's hard to say how many pets that I would like to have, like after Milkshake is gone, and you know, maybe like a year or two have passed, then maybe I'll be ready. But it's like hard to say right now. I think I would be happy having like 1 or 2 pets at a time, depending on how that one pet does. Like, if my pet is lonely and like I can tell that they're lonely, this is L through Waxy Wonders Santa's on Keto Fat Bottom Girls. If I can tell that my pet is very lonely, then I would definitely like get a second pet for them to have as a friend and as a brother or a sister, because you know, I don't want my pet to be lonely. And especially like as a teacher, you're gone like all day. You can't really like work from home as a teacher, you know. So with that being said, like my pet would be alone all day, every day. And even my cat Milkshake, like even though he's a cat and people are like, cats like to be alone, I feel like that is a generalization, because Milkshake, he likes to be left alone, and you can tell when he does like want to be alone, because he'll like go behind the sofa or go just like hang out in a place where people are not. But you can also tell like that he does like to be with people and with the dog Ripley, because he will like come insert himself into like our activities for the night or whatever. So yeah, this one is Destination Wax Gingerbread. Okay, so that was a roundabout way of saying that I don't know how many pets I would like to have, but definitely just only 1 or 2 at a time. Like, I don't think I could handle having more than that at a time, because like pets are a lot of work. Even cats, when they start to get older, they are not as independent as they are as like kittens and middle-aged cats. So yeah. Okay, the question number 3 is, how many empties can you finish in a month and a half? And this is kind of a hard question. So For a while, I was consistently having like 15 to 20 empties in a month. And then somewhere along the way, like, things just got really inconsistent. And some months I will have like 10 empties. Some months I will have like 25 empties. It just depends. So I wish I knew how it could be more consistent, that I could predict that, but I really cannot predict that. Like how I wanted to be able to. Question number 4 is, what's your most and least favorite thing to eat? So obviously my favorite one I already said is chicken sandwiches. I feel like my favorite food changes quite frequently. This is Elder Waxy Wonder Santa's on keto. But at the moment, it's definitely chicken sandwiches. And then my least favorite thing to eat would have to be, like, I don't know, because I don't really eat anything I don't like. Like, if I don't like something, I just don't eat it. But I would say maybe my least favorite thing to eat at the moment actually is, pizza with marinara sauce, because let me take a sip of my tea, but pretty much marinara sauce gives me acid reflux now, and I don't know what is up with that, but now I have to get either like the white cheesy sauce, or I get barbecue sauce on my pizza, which is so weird, I know, but it's really good with chicken. Okay, question number 5 is, what is your favorite holiday? So, my favorite holiday is Christmas. This is Destination Wax Candy Cane Frost. My favorite holiday is Christmas. It always has been, and it always will be, into the foreseeable future. I don't foresee it changing anytime soon. Christmas is just a really happy time of year. I have a lot of happy memories of things that have happened, like, in my life during Christmas, and just getting to spend time with my loved ones and with my family, and just like when you have a lot of tension, like in your extended family and stuff, and like you look back on your memories, and all the good times were like around Christmas time, where everyone was like cordial and happy with each other. Like that just is the memories that you want to remember. Okay. Question number 6 is, do you have any brothers and sisters? I feel like I wrote this question down wrong. Do you have any brothers and sisters? How many do you have? I think is what the question was, but I probably wrote it down wrong. This one is Destination Wax Spiked Eggnog. So I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. They all are younger than me, and I love them so much. My brothers turn 18 this year, so we are all adults now, or almost adults for my brothers. They will turn 18 in 2022. So yeah, that is very exciting. And my parents, I know, are happy to have all adult kids, because they're done. Like, they're just ready for us to grow up and move out. Okay, so now for the Christmas questions that I found. Also, if I missed one of your questions, please let me know in the comments below what your question was. I am having so many problems now with YouTube comments. So, this is Destination Wax Ginger Cream Cafe. And so, these questions are ones that I just found on the internet that I thought would be fun Christmas questions to answer. So this first one says, describe a Christmas present you wanted badly as a kid but never received. And this is a funny story that I want to talk about, that I wanted to share. So when I was a kid, I got a Build-A-Bear. I got a bunny from Build-A-Bear. that I made, that I built. And I named her Sweetie Pie. Anyways, I still have her in my memories because, like, you know, Build-A-Bear was a big deal, right, when you're a kid. I don't know if it still is to kids today, but when I was a kid, it was like the coolest thing. Anyways, I made that Build-A-Bear, and one year for Christmas, I went through my whole closet. I was writing my note to Santa, right? And I went through my whole closet and like wrote down every single piece of clothing that I had. And I requested, you know, a outfit for Sweetie Pie in all those different clothing items that I had for Santa and his elves to please make them in their factory, because they did not carry like real clothes in Build-A-Bear Workshop. They only had like their design of clothes, not clothes that, like, you know, an actual child would wear. So pretty much I wanted to have like matching outfits with Sweetie Pie every day. And that is what I asked Santa for that year, was a whole wardrobe for Sweetie Pie, and I did not get it. And I think a few years later I asked for it again and I didn't get it either. So yeah, I remember I was so bummed out about that. Like, I just wrote Santa the nicest note asking for it and everything, and that I would be so grateful if I got it. Okay, question number 2 that I found is, what holiday movie do you watch over and over again? This is Rainbow Melt's Red Nose, which is tart cranberry and glowing ginger ale. So the one that I always watch over and over again is Elf, which has like Buddy the Elf, and he finds out that he is not an elf, and he goes to New York and finds his dad, who is like a grumpy Grinch pretty much, and you know, he like develops this love for Buddy, and just Buddy is eventually welcomed into the family, and he saves Christmas, and he spreads Christmas cheer, and he, like, you know, finds a love interest that he helps her feel the Christmas spirit again and stuff like that. And it's just so nice. Such a good movie, and I absolutely love it. And then another one that I really like is the Santa Claus movies. I really like the Jack Frost one, because it's just like, you know, such a good movie and so cute. And then that is the last thing that I had to chop, but I do really want to answer just a few more questions. So, which ornament has the most significance to you is the next question that I found. And I actually picked out this question because one of my kids that I've been working with this past semester actually gifted me an ornament, and now that is my most significant ornament, because it just makes me so happy every time I look at it. It makes me think of my kids that I've been working with this semester, and it just makes my heart so happy because they just are so amazing. And then, what is your favorite Christmas tradition? My favorite Christmas tradition is one that my sister and I started a few years ago when I was still in college, and the Hallmark Channel does a, like, on Christmas Eve, they play commercial-free movies straight through, like, from whatever time in the afternoon all the way until Christmas. So my sister and I started a tradition maybe like 4 years or so, or 4 or 5 years probably, that we watch that and stay up together until midnight on Christmas morning. And we are the first people on the very first minute of Christmas to wish each other a Merry Christmas, which I think is just super fun, and a tradition that I hope that we carry on for a long time. And then the final question is, have you ever built a gingerbread house before? And I have, out of like the box gingerbread houses, but never like a real gingerbread house baked from scratch or anything like that. My family and I used to make one every single Christmas of the kids, like my brothers, my sister, and me. But we stopped doing that, and now we just do like individual or pairs for like Christmas trains in the little, you know, packages that you buy, because that Christmas house, it caused us to argue, and we had some fights about it. Even like one year, my sister and I did one side and my brothers did the other side, because my sister and I will put a lot more care into how ours turns out than my brother's. But then it still caused arguments over, like, you know, how are we going to distribute the candy, and over, like, you know, well, like, why don't you do your side this way, then we can have it match. And they were like, no, we just want to throw stuff all over the place. So it just never ended up, you know, being a good memory. We always would fight. Then someone would always be like, I'm not going to help with the gingerbread house anymore because everyone's being mean. And then we just would argue and fight about it. So now we just do gingerbread trains. And so my sister and I usually do one together. My brothers usually do one together. And then my parents usually do one together. And then we connect them all. Like, it comes in a set of like 3 cars: the front of the train, the middle of the train, the caboose of the train. And so we all decorate our own train car in pairs, and that works pretty good. But decorating the whole gingerbread house, I think there was just literally only one year that it worked out that we all were happy, because I was like, you know, this year I'm just gonna be fine however it turns out. And my sister was like, this year I'm just gonna be fine however it turns out. And so literally we just had a fun time laughing. Like, my brother made a face on there, on the back of it, like the house had a face. And you know, it's fine, it's all for fun. But it always just led to arguing, doing like the one big house for everybody to participate in decorating. So now we just have a fun time all sitting around the table decorating our own separate things and just talking and spending time together. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to do one of these holiday chop and chats, I would love, love, love to watch it, or to be able to ask you guys any questions. So yeah, let me know if you are planning on filming one, because I would love to ask you a couple of questions, and especially Christmas questions, or holiday related questions, or winter related questions. Thank you so much for watching. I will see y'all next time. As always, make sure you stay positive till then. Bye!